Hello. Hi. Good evening. I've been troubleshooting for about 30 minutes because I was having some issues with my microphone. It's better now. A tiny bit better. There's like a vague kind of high-pitched noise. I heard it when I was listening back to the last stream. I noticed that the sound was quite audible, especially at the beginning of the stream. I didn't realize that it was that the microphone was picking the sound up. I just thought that I could hear it. I didn't realize that it was being recorded, and it's a bit better. I have no idea. I mean, I've been trying different things and nothing is like consistently making it better or consistently making it worse. But right now it's a bit better, so I thought I should start a stream while it is better. I think it might be my phone, but that doesn't make any sense because I've had my phone next to me practically every single stream, so I have no idea what's going on. I really have no idea. Yeah. But yeah, it's not very audible right now. It's very, very quiet. So I can just out hear it. Yeah, I haven't changed my settings. I haven't changed anything since before having this issue. So I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try troubleshooting a bit more before the next stream because I thought I fixed it because I heard it after the last stream and I was like, I wonder what's going on. And then I tried because my first thought that it was my headphones, like the cord to my headphones was causing something because I have like this super cheap wait, why is there no sound from the game right now? Should we turn on? Oh my god. No, there, we fixed it. Thank god. Yeah. Wait, why did we... Okay, there we go. Thank god. Yeah. So I haven't changed any settings. I haven't even touched the microphone. It is warmer. I have no idea how that might affect things. It is now almost 7 a.m. It's 6:40 in Japan. So yeah, we only have about 10 days left. So in another 10 days I will be sitting here doing my last live stream. Probably. Yeah, so I just wanted to play some more Messiah and not have like a super long or super complicated stream. Good morning. I would love to actually. I saw us in I'm in the top 100 for some reason. Maybe we could try and stay in the top 100. Yeah, I I did change the triggers setup since last time. I added some critical triggers. And I had like a warm-up game right before the stream. And I ran into another Messiah player. So it was a mirror game. And that person was playing like only crits and heals. And I did lose that game. It was relatively close, but I lost. So maybe I should play only critical triggers. Shadow Paladin. I wonder what this is going to be. Probably Lord of some kind. But I kind of hope it's not.
Stand up, the Vanguard.
Oh yeah, I thought so. Okay, let's go. I guess let's be safe.
Stand and draw. Light. Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。ダメージチェック。
Okay, we have lost connection to the opponent. That's exciting. Come on. Sorry. Okay. Because I can't have my phone, everything is just not super well set up right now. I'm very sorry about my Discord notification. I'm going to turn it off in 1 second. God, this is not a great start stream, is it? God, I still don't...
Stand and draw. Light. 来てください。スキル発動。こう。アタック。ダメージゲットザドロートリガー。アタック。ドライブチェック。
Okay. The opponent is definitely present. Okay, this is really annoying. Yes. Okay. Wow.
Stand and draw. Light. 来てください。スキル発動。こう。リアガードに当たる。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。
There we go. Sorry, it took me about 5 years to mute Discord. I'm still not super familiar with the OS on this computer, so yeah, let's discard you.
Lock. Generation break.
Do we call? I guess. Yeah, definitely. Calling you. And you. Oh, my computer finally. Shut up.
Lock. Generation break. Unlock. Lock. Vanguard attack. Damage check.
Might as well just attack here, since I won't be able to unlock it again anyway.
Unlock. Skill発動. First check. Second check. Get the draw trigger. Third check. Damage check. Vanguardにアタック.
5-2, not bad.
Generation break.
Oh wait, no. I thought it was the other one.
Generation break.
The other skill. Oh wow, okay. I still keep drawing too much. Let me know if I'm a bit loud, by the way. Am I loud? Oh yeah, I might be a bit louder than usual. Because I was testing the microphone before. I barely dare touch anything on this thing right now. Should be about the same.
Unlock. Ear guard にアタック。First get. Stand trigger. Second check. Third check. Get. Heal trigger.
Oh, healing.
Ear guard にアタック.
Okay, damage denial, that's fine.
Stand and draw.
I can countercharge one. Question is if that is enough. Let's take damage. It's probably fine. Oh my god, okay. Right, skip. Discard you.
Generation Zone. 解放をするし者よ。白き光でつなげ未来。ストライド。Generation. Skill 発動.
Okay, I drew the card I needed.
Sperial code. Lock. Generation break. Lock. Call. Koi.
This activates Even if I attack the rear guard, yes.
リアガードにアタック。スキル発動。ロック。
This is not very useful. I really wanted a booster.
Vanguard にアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。ダメージチゲット。ドロートリガー。ロック。ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。
How many can I guess 3?
アンロック。
That's fine.
ファーストチェック。
Can I get a trigger,
セカンド
please?
チェック。サードチェック。
Hmm.
ヴァンガードにアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。完全ガード。ロック。ジェネレー
This
ション
is
ブレイ
just
ク。ロック。
4k, right? So it's not enough. Wait, it's only 3k.
ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。
I guess we can get the PG into the drop zone?
ロック。
Oh yeah, good.
ジェネレーションブレイク。
No.
スタンド&ドロー。
I only have 5 cards left. Jesus Christ. This is going badly. Oh yeah.
ストライトザ。ジェネレーション。
Here we go. Hello! Hi!
スキル発動。スペリオン。
I had 30 minutes of trying to fix my microphone. And I think it's fixed. But I don't know what fixed it.
ダメージチェック。
So I started about 13 minutes late.
ヴァンガードにアタック。ファーストチェック。
But yeah, hello, hi!
ゲット。スタンド取り。サードチェック。
You're about to watch me lose this game also because I'm decking out and also this is happening. I can't stride even.
コール。ジェネレーションブレイク。
Can I even do anything? You know, I can bind the PG, so I draw a card and deck out. That's what I can do.
来い。 ヴァンガードにアタック。ファーストチェック。ゲットザヒールトリガー。
Oh, I get to heal. And now I die from deck out. Perfect. Oh my god.
こんな強者がいたとはな。
So far, everything has gone perfectly well. Yeah, if you deck out, you're only losing to yourself, so they don't get the win. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, I win and lose at the same time by defeating myself. And you you know they say that you are your own greatest enemy. I'm very familiar with all of that. Let's see if we can find another opponent. Okay, no. Let's try again. Oh, now we got someone. It is 7 a.m. so... But people tend to play. Oh! It's gears. I'm keeping this hand.
Stand up! The Vanguard! Stand and draw! Yoroshiku tanamu. Ride! Stand and draw. Ride. ヴァンガードに当たるドライブチェックゲットザドロートリガーダメージチェックゲットクリティカルトリガースタンド&ドロー
The one thing that I've changed about this deck since last stream, which should have been Saturday, is that I play some critical triggers in this deck now. But it hardly makes a difference because I could hardly I was already drawing too much in the last game. Let me know if the sound levels are okay, because of all the troubleshooting I might have messed things up. Oh, the 10k intercept is so annoying. They know exactly what they're doing with the 10k intercept. Wait, is this? Oh look, this is a fully every Is it too quiet now? Hang on. Every single card in this person's deck that can be SP is SP. Look. They're all shiny. Every single one. I guess that's what they've been doing with their time these last few weeks. We have lost. Hang on. Okay. We also lost connection to the opponent. Can I even... I can't do any combos this turn. That's very unfortunate. Not a single one. I can unlock this, draw, the power here. I also ran into another Messiah player today. And they were still playing Awakening Messiah. It just kind of made me wonder, because I definitely see the reasoning behind that, but I also don't know what grade 2 to take out of the deck in order to add that card in. Yeah, he was too intimidating. Either that or it's It is 7 a.m. now, so I feel like maybe they got to class. Class is starting and they had to stop playing. I don't know. This is something that happens quite a lot when you play early in the morning, which in many ways makes climbing easier because people will just throw games for no reason. It's not much fun for streaming though, when people are just people are just not doing anything.
ここは
Come on.
やるな やっべ時間か
I do like that they have voice lines when the time is running out. I think it's cute, but I also just think it's very, very helpful to have like a not just, you know, a visual cue, but also a like audio cue. What is this? I have 4 PGs. Maybe I should have just discarded a PG. Nope. I guess you could exchange Arrestor for something like Awakening. Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Vanguard Zero.
So unlock this. Omega lock that. Okay.
Second check. Third check.
2 damage. So this last attack is definitely not going to hit. Goodbye. The opponent is still AFK, so come on. Well, at this point, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh wow. Oh, I barely got any points. Can we match with someone who is online? Preferably also not AFK. Oh my god. I mean, it is. I don't know. I feel like this should be like prime time for people playing. I had so much fun playing this deck last time that I wanted to play it again on stream. Or I guess technically it would be the third time, even though the first time wasn't a dedicated stream. But now I can't match with anyone. This is so weird. I don't mean to... God, why is this happening? First I can't get my microphone to work, and now I can't match with anyone. Oh, finally. I thought it was gonna take me back to the deck screen again because it took so long. Jesus Christ, finally. Playing Gambaru. Yeah, let's both try our best. So it's gonna be Nubatama, which is fun.
Stand up, Vanguard. Stand and draw. Ride.
Another weird thing that happened to me just now was I was trying to figure out why my microphone was making like a weird high-pitched noise. So I tried to figure out if it was because I have my headphones plugged into the microphone. So I tried to figure out if maybe my headphones were the cause of the noise. So I plugged them into the computer instead, and then I recorded myself in XSplit to hear if the noise was still there. And for some reason, XSplit like crashed, and the recording got corrupted. So I had to, I had to do it like all over again. So really nothing was going well at all. Oh, draw trigger, that's lucky. I don't have a stride fodder. I guess in this scenario it's better to not call anything. Even if I feel like I am going to I might just like die if I'm unlucky. I do have a PG, I do have a heal trigger. 4 heals in the deck, 3 PGs also in the deck. Let's see if I can survive this. I can never tell the different journeys apart, to be honest.
Damage check. Vanguardにアタック。スキル発動。ダメージチェック。
And that's just the main phase. Sorry, the ride phase. Now we're going into the battle phase. I should be okay, I think. What is happening? We have now lost connection with the opponent again. The thing is, when this white message pops up like this, it means that your opponent is not connected to you. If you're not connected to the opponent, if you're not the one who's connected to the server, you get a different message. So this is the opponent that is not connected. I actually had issues with the opponent not being connected in the game before the last one as well. But it was just like for a while, like for a pretty long while, but not the whole game. It also could just be that it's early and people are busy. But I find it a bit strange. Okay, now they're back. Yeah. I guess I'm stealing wins with the lag. I mean, it's not a fun way to win, but it's possible that there's no issue whatsoever with the servers or anything. It's just that I am paranoid because nothing has been going well with the stream today. Okay, I have to discard something. I don't want to discard any of this, but I guess you. Okay, that was the wrong choice. Based on what I just drew. Let's lock these two. Oh, I have another one. I guess I'm actually gonna call this guy instead because it's cheaper. I need to just do like a lot of damage. No, not yet. The timing of sacrifice can be so finicky. Let's flip you. That's 21. I'm gonna be able to push you till about no more than 10. Okay, unless I get a trigger, of course. I mean, this can hit already, so I'm gonna put the trigger here. Okay, never mind.
Vanguardにアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。ロック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ロック。
Did I misplay again? With the power? I guess so. That's too bad.
Generation break.
Again, I keep drawing too much. And I still only have 1 PG and 2 heals. Okay, that's... Did those get... Yeah. He used to half my hand and put it in the bind zone. That's fun. I'm pretty... Am I dead? I might be. It depends on the triggers. At this point. Hang on, wait, it's... Should be like 46. So no, I should be... Okay. Unless there's 3 triggers. No, I'm fine. Thank God. I am fine. Wait. Okay. Finally drew another PG. No.
Attack. Generation break. Soul charge.
I'm gonna deck out through soul charging at this point. Do I even have... Okay, I have no draw triggers left. I have 1 critical trigger left. I wish the soul charging was optional, but I guess... Okay, here we go. A legitimate win. Against Numatama too, so... It is something akin to an accomplishment. Nice. God, I have so many gems. I have 2,000. And I have no idea what I'm gonna use them for. I wonder if I could max rarity a entire deck. I feel like I should be able to do something like that. I don't know if I want to. Yeah. How are you decking out every game? Is it is it to abuse that never lose strategy? Okay. So the thing is This deck draws a lot. You draw 2 cards at the end of every turn. So you are just constantly drawing a lot of cards. And I also run a lot of draw triggers. And my main beater, she soul charges 1 for free. Oh no, it's not free. You can blast 1 and soul charge 1. So I run out of cards very quickly for some reason. Or it's not for some reason, it is for those reasons that I just mentioned. But yeah, my true motive is definitely to, you know, never actually lose by my opponent's hand. So as soon as I'm about to die, I just take out. So technically, they can't beat me. This is just... Also decking out is just a thing in Zero. But I guess it's like the classic... How would you say? I feel like if you want to be kind of mean to people online and they're like, oh, I keep taking out, what do I do? Then the real like mean girl advice would obviously lead to say, oh, you gotta kill your opponent faster. So obviously I'm not killing my opponent fast enough. I adjusted the volume and my computer just powered up like a jet engine. It is very warm, which is probably why it's quite loud. I'm kind of humored by my opponent's strategy of not calling anything. It's kind of dope. Okay, I can't... This is annoying. I guess I can do this. Should I activate this? No. I only have 1 counter blast, but we are gonna make it work. By locking this. I guess I'm gonna call this. I was really hoping for a booster. This... Okay, that was a mistake. Wait, how much power was that? Never mind. I was about to do the right thing and then I messed up. Sometimes my mind just kind of skips ahead. Okay. I feel like neither of these are gonna hit now. Because of the critical trigger? Yeah. Let's draw 2. Oh. Nice. So this is 4 and the other is 5, so it would have been 11 plus 9, which would have been 20. So yeah, she definitely could have... No, she couldn't have hit him. Because I did not have enough counterblasts. So it's fine. I did not actually make a misplay. But the critical trigger just nullified the power difference to the point where I could not reach it anyway. Conroe. No one has worked harder than this man during the course of this game. He was the very first Kagero Forerunner and he is still the main Forerunner. I guess if you... Yeah, I guess sometimes people play a different one. So they played they tried the Purge over the original Overlord. And they also run the End. Oh wow. How did I not notice the End? I'm a big fan of this guy. Too bad he never gets to win a single on-screen game in the anime. Like, this card is so good. And it was used so much in real life. And even though Kai has a very good win-lose record overall in the anime, even though Kai generally does not lose very much, whenever he busts out the End, you know he's gonna lose. He always loses. I guess that's why it's called the End, because it's, you know, it's the end of his good win-lose ratio. Yeah, and Conroe is definitely a legend. At this point, it's just indisputable. My hand is yet again full. Wait, hang on. I guess we call you. She doesn't get her extra power, which is a bit annoying. But she still has everything else, I think. It really is his end, yeah. That's how, yeah. He's polite enough to, you know, announce it to his opponent that this is going to be the end. Hang on. Yeah, okay. The thing is that, again, I feel like Sacrifice can be so finicky. But I feel like in this scenario, it's probably better to just activate him as early as possible. I mean, I get to unlock him, so it's fine. I guess I'm gonna give the power here, because she does not need it. Should I attack here first? Let's attack here first. Am I doing the right choice? Yeah. Okay. I'm running out of time again. Oh wow. Healing? Here? Might have been better to give that to the Vanguard in this scenario, but you know how it is. Now the thing is, I should be able to attack one more time unless I run out of time, because I can activate this, unlock her, and give her the power, lock this guy, Give her the power. Attack yet again. And then we have this final attack. PG. I don't think I'm gonna have time for one more. I don't think I could, right? Okay, I definitely should have drawn there. I just panicked and because I was timing out. Okay, that's gonna be very stupid if I die from... I do have 2 more PGs, so I definitely should have just drawn. God. Well, let's see what happens. It is... wait. Yes, it's Siegenberg. And he restands, which could be bad. This guy is Omega Lock though. Kill this, I guess. And the booster. I should be fine. There's the PG I would have drawn into. Wait, okay, they did not activate it. And there's, okay, so I would have drawn 2 PGs. Yeah, I really do not have any time. Wait, let's go Stark. Wait, I don't have the counterblast. Oh, I thought I had him. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait, hang on. I can still do this. I promise. That was very, very dumb of me. Come on. And now I'm about to time out. Can I please just battle? Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry to anyone who ever had any faith in me about making, you know, good decisions in, like, you know, in a moment of pressure. No, under pressure is how you say it. I'm sorry to anyone who ever had faith in me ever performing well under pressure, because that final turn was just I mean, I won, but to my opponent it must have looked like I was just flexing. Like, I'm gonna ride Stark, but I can't use it. But I have it. Oh, this is the second mirror match today, which is very strange. I barely run into any other Messiah players.
Stand up, the Vanguard. Stand and draw. Rider. Stand and draw.
I got the Vanguard Zero art book today in the mail. The second volume. And I was a bit surprised because they actually rang my doorbell to deliver the package. And I feel like that never happens anymore. Unless it's groceries, obviously, but So that was nice. And I had a look in it. I haven't like super, you know, I had a quick look in it. And I was very happy because I know I talked about this before, is that I was a bit disappointed with the with volume 1. And what disappointed me specifically was the fact that there weren't that many like sketches or concept images. This isn't Messiah, by the way. Why did I... Yeah, it's not Messiah. But so yeah, I was disappointed in that, because I thought like that's the fun part, is seeing like the process and seeing the different ideas and things like that. But in volume 2, they actually had a bunch more concept art and like sketches and images. Especially some of like the seasonal event stuff had like, it was like a ton of sketches, but like maybe like 1 page or 2 pages dedicated to like comparing the finished version to some sketches. And they also had like the sketches of the kind of like the, how would you say, like the end card, like the end card illustration for every seasonal event. Some of them had sketches, which I thought was very, very fun. I think the Valentine's Day event with and Luna had like 3 or 4 different versions. Like in the sketch stage, where they showed off like different poses and different compositions, and they're very, very cute. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy about that. So that was really like way above my expectations, because the first volume did not have any of that at all, barely. On the inside of the cover, you can see some sketches, like both on the first volume and on the second volume. And it's a bit sad that, to me, I thought that was one of the most fun things about the first volume, was those sketches on the undercover. And they're just there for, you know, it's just a little bit of flair, a little bit of decoration, some hand-picked, you know, sketches. But yeah, volume 2 had way more, and I was very happy. We need to call you, since you can actually attack the real guard. There's a car alarm going on outside. It's been going for absolute ages. Can you please be... Okay, no, maybe it went quiet. Or not. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about the car alarm. If I could do something about it, I would. But yeah, I think my favorite thing about the sketches in the art book is the exact same favorite thing as my favorite thing in the sketches of the Vanguard G art book, which is all of the chrono shorthands, like all the little like sketches of him specifically, because they're very funny. It's just like his angry little eyes and like the swirl on his head and nothing else. It's adorable. Okay, she literally does not need any more power, so I guess I can get the power here. Because the Vanguard G, like the anime art book, had they had these different like storyboards, or they had a few of like the storyboards of like the opening, the first opening, and that was definitely one of the my favorite things in that book. And it's always kind of sad to me how probably a lot of those kind of things just get lost forever. and no one outside of like the production ever gets to see the storyboards. Because the doodles are very, very funny and cute. And it's also fun to see because in the anime storyboard, like the opening storyboard, they show like the original storyboard they did, which also has scenes that did not make it into the opening. It's just like 1 or 2 shots, but it's still really interesting to see. In the second volume of the Vanguard Zero art book, they also have like there's 1 or 2 pages of interviews. Like the book is quite big, so even if it's just 1 page, it's quite a lot of text. So that's also something I look forward to reading. I skimmed it mostly, but they interview the writer and like the main artist. I don't know if I wonder if there's just 1 writer in this game. In that case, that person has to have been working like has worked a lot, because there's quite a lot of writing in this game actually. Or I guess maybe it's not that much, but I mean like between the updates, for example, like the Vanguard G update, for example, it must have been a lot of work to get all like the text in order for all of the character stories and stuff. Okay, what do we want to put down as a locked card? I guess you can go here. Okay, 1 more. Wait, what do I have here? You, okay. Can I please have... Okay, I can't have a single open spot. Okay. What do I have? This is gonna unlock my entire field. So let's just go with that. Do I flip this? This just counts Messiah, so it doesn't have to be a specific unit. Okay, that's annoying. Let's go. Should I use this? I feel like... I guess let's use it. Oh my god. I just... I just want a booster. No boosters for me, I guess. Let's counter charge. Come on. My opponent has left? Question mark? Do I want to draw? Do I even have anything I want to... Okay, I have 1 more PG, so let's try and draw into the last PG. Oh yeah, we did. My opponent has left. supposedly. Are we going to have another timeout situation? Or are they gonna come back? I mean, they did survive. And it didn't really look... I mean, come on. You weren't gonna die. I guess it's gonna be my turn again. Well, I guess, I mean, I do have 4 PGs. So I guess it's possible my opponent has left because they simply felt that they had no way to come back. You know, no way to recover. Oh, they gave up. Okay. That was strange. So they went AFK, timed out, and then they came back just to give up. That was quite nice of them anyway. You know? Because neither of us had to, you know, waste those like 20 seconds or whatever. Is that number... Oh shit, free win. I mean... I did play decently, I think. I have already forgotten mentally the layout of the game in my mind. But I think the deck number, isn't it like down here? I think. Why can't I remember? It's been almost an hour, and I only had like 2 games. Why does it do that? I don't know. No. For some reason, it keeps thinking I want to go into editing the deck list. No. Can we match with someone? Maybe? Oh. So yesterday I spent the whole day cleaning out my closet, which was way overdue. And today I didn't spend the whole day, but I spent like a few hours like gathering everything together and going through it and putting it in different like piles, and then putting those piles in different bags. And then I went off to like the recycle center, which is this like huge underground, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you go into like what looks like a parking lot, and then you go down the road, and it just goes down into the mountain, and then you keep going down, and then you do like a turn, and then you come into this big room that's just like raw rock walls and ceiling, and it's a manned like recycle station where every station has like people working on it, and they have all sort of things. Like you can recycle pretty much everything, or I guess everything isn't going to be like recycled, but it's going to be like disposed of in a safe way, like batteries and chemicals and medication and stuff. But in my case, it was mostly just like clothes and a few like, you know, household items. And it's decorated very nicely. They have these like spotlights and stuff. So they have this like almost like rainbow colors that are like displayed on the wall. It's kind of like ring lights almost, but just bigger. They also have like these blinking rainbow lights. Oh yeah. Here's the amount of cards I have in my deck. So this is the deck number down here. So right now I have 30 cards left, and if I click here I can see what's in the deck right now. And this is just a little, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a little tab where you can see like how many PGs and triggers that have, you know, that are in the drop zone or have been that have been used basically. So if they go back into the deck, they disappear from here. So like if my opponent uses a PG and it goes in the drop zone, the counter goes up. But if they put it back into the deck, the counter goes down again. And this is just how much soul I have. Soul. And this is how many counterblasts I have, and this is how much generation break I have. It kinda, and here's the bind zone in this little tab here, which I guess always kind of annoyed me. I guess when the game first came out, it made sense that the bind zone was a little less like accessible compared to like the soul or the damage zone. But I don't know, I just feel like interesting, yeah. But I just feel like in the G era, it's like the bind zone is very important to some decks. Like the Gear Chronicle, all the Gise decks obviously want to know what's in the bind zone. Narukami wants to know what's in the bind zone. So yeah. And then you also have like, and this is just the number of cards that's in your drop zone. You can also access the drop from here. Yeah. And then you have the menu, which is just like system stuff. You can look at the log, so I can just see. So if I wanna know what my opponent drive checked in the first turn, I can just go all the way back. Yeah, here they write this card on the Vanguard, and I can see which card it is by clicking it. And here I can see Ride, Soul. Yeah. Girl in her PGs versus Edge Lord image. Yeah. That's the kind of matchups you get. This also would have been a fun matchup to see in the anime, I guess. But I feel like Ibiki would have just been very uncomfortable. Because he can't match her energy at all. Does she? Okay. If you say so. I mean, technically, yeah.
ダメージゲットザヒールトリガー
What she can do is about as devastating.
ゲットザドロートリガー スタンドアンドドロー手札が多い
It's 4-1. Why? I keep drawing on my grade crease. All my critical triggers are in my
ジェネ
hand.
レーションゾーン解放を引き裂き運命を切り開け創世竜の名のもとに手札スキル発動ドライドジェネレーションスペリオルコードロックジェネレーションブレイク
Hmm.
コール行けヴァンガードでアタック
I have some regrets. Oh my god. It's not fair. It is really not fair to get a trigger with that timing.
ロックジェネレーションブレイクロックヴァンガードスキル発動
I would really like to get a critical trigger here. Or two.
アンロックソウルチャージ
Or more.
スキル発動
Well, this column isn't gonna hit anymore.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェックゲットザドロートリガー手札が多いなサードチェック
Oh my god. Another...
ヴァンガードにアタック
Wait, I just said I wanted a critical trigger. After also
リアガードにアタック
making it very clear that I had all my critical triggers in my hand.
ジェネレーシ
So
ョン
yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not gonna draw. Probably should have called a bit more. But I only have... Yeah, I only have stuff I do not want to call. And now my opponent only has 5 cards left in their deck. I click here and it's like, you cannot look inside your opponent's deck. Please. I didn't know it. I had no idea about this. It's like it's like in real life I would be reaching for my opponent's deck just to look inside, and every time I do I'm getting like slapped away. Okay, that was underwhelming. Oh. Yeah. They only had 4 cards there for a while. So deck out might have been possible, question mark? I guess, I mean, you can always kind of check how many triggers that... They've already seen 6 draw triggers. And they run stands, so I have no idea. So them decking out probably wouldn't have happened, but you never know. Okay. My opponent has gone AFK, which means... Okay, now they're back. Wait, I could have used this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, It's okay. I know you're cheering against the Bermuda player. I can understand that much. It's okay. I trust you. There shouldn't be that much delay, I don't think. But I feel like when I check how much delay there is, I feel like that's also not like super reliable. Because, you know, I am close to where I am. Nice. Could I have done that differently to have more counter blasts? And yeah. PG? Everyone in this game is 5 seconds away from a deck out. Yeah, exactly. You have no idea. You have no idea. Period. During the Legion era, games got very, very long. And the reason they got so long is because people could recycle cards back into their decks, meaning that deck out wasn't as much of a problem as it used to be, or as it is in this version of, like in this current meta. So Legion games were super grindy because you could just recycle forever. Like your opponent could recycle 4 heal triggers back into the deck. Then recycling heals makes you deck out though, because you check them and then they leave the deck. So yeah, people could recycle heal triggers and then heal down and then recycle other stuff to keep surviving. So that was pretty, Legion era was like surprisingly big brain in that way, because depending on what you put back at different stages of the game, different things were more, you know, profitable. Sometimes you want to heal, sometimes you want to draw, but putting cards back also had, you know, like we have observed, it had the important function of you not decking out as quickly. But yeah, it definitely feels like that sometimes. Which is kind of interesting, honestly. I mean, I feel like it's not a common... Like, deck-out generally isn't, like, such a consistent issue that every single deck almost kind of suffers from it. So it really forces people to think about the game differently, I guess. Okay, it's this again. I feel like I understand more and more why the other Messiah players play so many critical triggers, and it's because that's the only way to win against the Giza decks, because it's the only way to outpace them, is to just kill them as fast as possible. I need a grade 3 very badly. Maybe we should just run like all criticals and just see what happens. But the annoying thing is that even with as much as I'm drawing, there are still games where I cannot draw into a PG. Which is why I am hesitant to remove the draw triggers. But I guess I could give it a shot. I actually have to get up tomorrow. Not super early, but so I can stream all night. But I still want to stream for like a while longer. Okay. Damage deny me, that's fine. Okay, no. Never mind, this is annoying. Not because of the damage denial, but because of this whole situation. I guess I have no choice. Healing, okay. This is Amaruda, which is a bit unusual. Do I want to take a damage? I don't even have a stride fodder. So I can discard my entire hand to stride if I want to, but I won't. Okay. That's not very helpful. Oh wow. Wait. Did they discard free grade 2s? Did I? Why? Do they need cards in the drop zone? Why? Or did they just try to empty their hand so they can... I guess they're just trying to empty their hand. Okay, damage denying me still. Oh wow. What is this? This is so stupid. Okay. I feel like a critical trigger could have just like saved my turn, kind of. Or at least made it feel not completely wasted. They did not stride? Why? I guess... You're never gonna die, but you never can keep it. Yeah, I can never kill them like this. This is... this is such a weird game. Why? I still can't stride without discarding my entire hand. Yeah, sure. I might be making a mistake by giving them one counterblast, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't even have a grade 2. Still not striding. And they only have 5 cards left in their deck. Okay, they left it at the top of the deck. Okay. I can finally stride. And now I draw a grade 3, okay. I'm gonna call this. Does my opponent think that I'm trying to do some kind of galaxy brain play? When in reality, I just could not stride. Okay, good. Very good. Or it's not very good, but it's... stuff is happening. Why is everyone going AFK? I don't play it. I mean, I don't know how Amadura works at all. If I did, maybe I can understand a bit more what my opponent is doing. I felt like they were obviously setting up like defensive triggers and then just passing their turn on to me so that I could hit them and they could get a defensive trigger so that they could fill the bind zone. So that's definitely something that I noticed that they've been doing. But they only have 3 cards left in their deck, so I guess they kind of realized that they're not gonna win this, maybe. The classic situation. Are they outplaying me or did they just brick super hard? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I so wish I knew what was in my opponent's hand or what they were thinking. Because they've been damage denying me super hard and I've been kind of damage denying them back. But not on purpose. I just haven't been able to stride. And I haven't been able to call anything. Because I only had like PGs and heals in my hand. I think it's possible that maybe I was just behaving a bit weirdly and my opponent just couldn't really couldn't figure out how to kind of... Yeah, just like to say, my opponent is also confused about what I am doing and why. I'm gonna take a damage. Oh my god. My hand is full, but I have nothing good in my hand. Like, it's just very sad. Call you? Lock? I have no way to multi-attack. Do I have to lock something to activate this? Nimai Made. So I guess I don't have to.
Vanguard にアタック。アタック。
Because some of the older Messiah cards were very like, oh, you have. Okay, I could have blocked that. Oh well. I mean, if it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. Look, I can. No, wait, I have to unlock something. What? It says Nimai Made. So I shouldn't have to. So I shouldn't have to pick anything. That was strange. Well, at least I learned something about the definition of that card text. Yeah, it says for every face-up Flag Yoda Messiah, choose up to 2 cards and unlock them. So I shouldn't, since it's up to 2 cards, I shouldn't have to pick a single one. That's the like the TCG definition, I think. Like the ruling. Yeah, we'll never know exactly what what happened to my opponent, which is very sad. I would love to know what was going on their side of the game. Oh, that was very fast. It is another Genesis player? They got locked in real life. Yeah, maybe. They got locked up in something. Ooh, this is kind of rough. Let's do this. Okay, good.
Stand up. Vanguard.
Oh, a sheep.
Stand and draw. Ride.
It is Genesis again. Let's say hi. Aww. It always makes me so happy when they say hi back. It's a bit silly, but... Because especially if it's like a character, if they're using a character who isn't super common, it always makes me happy when they say hi back. Because I get to hear like the voice lines.
Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。Stand and draw.
I guess we're gonna write you. And we can call you.
Attack. Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。
A critical trigger with this timing would have been kind of perfect, which is why I understand more and more why people play crits, because it is quite important in this in some matchups to push very hard. This is just a regular Genesis though. Oh, they did not call anything. Nope. Okay, we drew into the Stride Father, which is very useful. Discarding this. Draw. Call. We have nothing to lock except our own cards. Wait, I can't activate this. I definitely should have taken that damage. Stand trigger. Double trigger. No. All that would have done would have just soul blasted one to lock itself. We got 2 PGs, it's 1 to 4. This is like the annoying thing because before I was debating on whether or not I should ride Sacrifice or if I should ride Dynamis, and they are both so important in this deck. And I definitely should have kept Sacrifice in this scenario when I only have 1 damage, because I could have just countercharged. Which would have been way more useful than a unlocking ability that I can't use. Soul charging? Taro. This card got banned? Or was she just limited 1 forever? She got unlimited at some point. Yeah, she's in the soul. When she gets put into the drop zone, you can put her at the bottom of the deck to activate her, and when you do, you can stand one of your rear guards. So if you soul blast her during the battle phase, then you can just stand a unit, which is very, very good. And she was used for all, not all, but there was this specific loop that Genesis could do where they could essentially just attack infinitely because of her skill. Because you could soul blast her, stand a unit, put her back into the soul, then soul blast again, and just you could just keep standing forever. Which was a very fun era of Vanguard when people could do that sort of thing. I fought that deck more than a few times. Not at the end of the G era, but it was like We played premium sometimes at my locals, or we used to. Again, only 4 cards in my opponent's deck, but they might, yeah, they're gonna, oh, they go back to 23. Jesus Christ. Never mind. Right, skip. Strike. Yeah, it was, it was fun. Fun. In quotation marks. The thing is though, I played Gear Chronicle, so I cannot say it. I mean, I'm not allowed to complain about anything since I played Gear Chronicle. It was also funny because Gear Chronicle was one of the few decks that kind of countered that loop, because we have the G Guardian that can put a card back into the deck. So they need like a specific rear guard to get the loop going. But Gears can just say no and put the card back. Oh yeah, I can call her. Let's do that. You said all that, but they just didn't use her skill though. Well, she's not in the soul, so I have no idea what happened. She's in. They got 2 of the damage. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how to play Genesis. Okay. No. The fun thing now is I get to Omega Lock. Draw trigger? I guess it's possible my opponent just didn't have any way to kind of to Soul Blast, I guess. But I wasn't paying attention. Maybe they did. Wow. We had only seen 1 heal trigger and 1 PG from my opponent. Jesus. I feel a bit sorry. I feel like I've said this before, I don't know if I have, but the Genesis, the Legion deck is the only Genesis deck that I've played. And the Genesis Legion deck is like the easiest deck that I have ever played in any TCG ever. Oh, Legend 51. And their the signature said that when I play Gold Paladin, I'm just having fun. RIP opponent, we didn't know what you were doing. Yeah, yet again, we did not know quite what the opponent was up to. But yeah, they said that their signature said that if they're playing Gold Paladin, then they're just playing for fun. But I wonder what Genesis that means. Because that isn't really like a deck that I see people play at all. But you know, at this stage, we're essentially like in the 11th hour of Vanguard Zero, so I'm not judging, obviously. Even less so than I were before. because, you know, one deck I've been thinking about maybe playing on stream is like Time Leap, but I have no idea if there's any point whatsoever to play that deck. I mean, it's just a bit slow, like it doesn't really do anything on first stride, so I feel like there's a decent chance that I'm just going to just die every single game. I guess if I feel like other people are playing more like fun decks just for funsies, then definitely I'm gonna try and play all sorts of old decks that I have laying around. It's Coral yet again. Yeah, I should do it just for fun. Definitely. I mean, it is... I don't really mind losing, like that's not really the issue. Like if I play an older deck, I know I'm probably gonna lose anyway, so it's fine. I feel like the issue is less losing and more just that it's not fun to play a deck where I don't even get to do the fun combos because I just die before I can do anything. So I guess that was more the concern than anything else. But yeah, I should really look into. I should also just kind of have a look at what the deck could potentially do, like with the new support. Because I played Time Leap for a long time. Like in real life, I never really built Zodiac Time Beasts because I couldn't afford to, you know, completely update my deck yet again. So I just kept playing Time Leap with some Zodiac Time Beasts kind of splashed in. And I kind of made my own fun little like strategies to kind of work around, you know, some of the issues that the deck had. And that was really, really fun. So I guess I could try and do something similar and be like, okay, what can I do to have like a Time Leap kind of core engine, you know, to keep that engine intact, but still play some other fun cards. Or, you know, to make some other good cards to make the deck a bit more viable. Or just look at, you know, just look at what different strides that I have that could potentially, you know, make the deck a tiny bit better. I guess the main issue is that like Heritage does not work. Or I guess if you use Groovy, it's fine. Groovy is a Zodiac Time Beast. Huanglong is a Zodiac Time Beast. And I did use Split Pegasus with my old Zodiac Time Beast deck. I did very much do that. But it's a bit awkward, I think. Especially now since you can't use Nepata with Split Pegasus anymore because of the choice restriction. Nepata is the great one that gets intercept. There is another target. The main target that I used because Split Pegasus lets you put a card, one of your own cards, back into the deck, and then you can call 2 cards of a lower grade than the card that you put back. But the cards that you call have to be Zodiac Time Beasts. So what I used to do back in the day is that I used to run like 2 copies of every grade. I would make sure that the minimum of 2 copies of every grade would be Zodiac Time Beasts. And then the rest of the deck would be like, it would be like a Time Leap adjacent kind of deck build where the main engines were like Time Leap focused, but I had that one stride. And the main reason I used it is because it let me flip. It had a it let me flip up a card in the G zone so I could get to GB2 on the first stride, which was essential to kind of get the game going a bit faster. But the one target was... Is it called Cruising Dragon? I think so. There's a grade 1 that's a Zodiac Time Beast where when it boosts, it goes into the soul and you can draw a card, which is very good. So I used that card, for example, and I also used... There was like a stand trigger that could also be used as a part of like a draw engine. Yeah, there was all sorts. And this was kind of awkward, but it was a very fun deck. And I feel like, personally, I tend to get very attached to like those kinds of decks where I feel like I very much kind of but I thought of something on my own instead of net decking, you know. I kind of put my own strategy together. It's always very, you know, those are the decks that you tend to remember more. Yes, Groovy it's an excellent name. I wonder why he's called Gear Groovy. Did it just sound good? Or is there like a meaning to it? Does he like to vibe and just, you know, groove? I guess gears have grooves, don't they? So I guess that's why he's groovy. Because of the grooves on the gears. I don't know if they're called grooves. That feels wrong. Yeah, he's just so damn funky. They can't stop him. I really like... I think Groovy probably has my favorite art of all of the like Chronojet retrains. I don't have him on my... Because behind my computer, I mentioned this before, but behind my computer I have a bunch of my old Gear Chronicle cards like put up, like on display, and I don't have Groovy among them actually. Why did I not put him up? I got 2 next stages with no Groovy. And I have, what's his name? Mystery Freeze? Yes. I also don't have the V era upstream. I should put him up too. Oh my god, I'm dying. This is unsurprising. I thought this was gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, I have no groove. So yeah, maybe I should try and recreate my old time leap deck that I used to build, that I used to run way back then. I just feel like it's a bit hard because you don't have the same space for all of the tech spots that you would normally run, like in the TCG. Because that was the good part with Time Leap, and the reason why I felt like I could keep playing it even after the new support came out, because I could just tech more stuff in. I could just cram more stuff into the deck and have more strategies available to me. Which is something that is quite unique in a... Wait, is this... this is the same person. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna brick. Okay, I should be fine. Let's see if they do better this time. Imagine if they didn't say hi this time. That would be, you know, kind of awkward. It would be, you know, sending a message of some kind. I don't need two of you. What do we ride? I guess you? I feel like I'm always wasting Metalia doing something suboptimal. But sometimes you just need like a bit stick. Oh wow. Sorry. Sorry to my opponent. It's 5-1. That Genesis unit has such a unique art style. Yeah, he looks a bit... Wait, do you mean Fenrir or do you mean something else? Do you mean the puppy or... I guess Fenrir does kind of have a different art style-ish, kinda. So that's why I jumped to conclusions. The grade 2 that arrived with a lot of delay. Huh. I'll have a look in a second. Wait. I guess I'll just do this. There's not a single grade 2 unit that I can see right now. I guess it might be in the soul, but it's not letting me go into the soul right now. You still don't know what I'm doing? Like in general? Or what the Messiah deck does? Is that what you mean? It's a bit... I mean, I feel like the Messiah deck is one of those decks where you can't learn it super... Oh, you mean... Yeah, you mean her. I assume. Yeah, she's definitely... she kind of has like a old... Like kind of like a retro shoujo art style to her, definitely. This is an old card. Not that old, obviously, because Vanguard is only 10 years old, but... So obviously, yeah. But this is also an artist. I don't think they've done like any other art for this game that I can remember. But yeah, like I was gonna say, the Messiah deck is obviously... It's a bit... It's definitely... The thing with the Messiah deck is that I always think that it doesn't matter how much I played it. If I stop playing it and then go back trying to learn it again, it's like I have to not learn it all the way from the beginning, but I still have to... It takes me a lot longer to get back into it than many other decks. Because it is quite hard. Like you probably remember last time I streamed and I was just doing misplays for like the first 2 hours. Because it just takes time to get back into the mind space. But basically what you do is that your rear guards do stuff like they get power or they give power, and generally as a cost for the things that they do, they lock themselves. And then your strides overall, they have the ability to unlock units, and when the units are unlocked, they unlock as a stand. So you are essentially restanding your units by locking them and then unlocking them. So this guy, for example, attacks the Vanguard and then locks a unit in the back row. It can be your unit or your opponent's unit. It locks a unit in the back row, in the back row, and then it locks itself. So after I do that, I can then use the stride to unlock this guy and then attack again with the same rear guard. And a lot of them have that kind of power. Like she gets power. She gets 5k soul charges for a counterblast, and then she locks herself. And she also has like this permanent 2k boost. Or it's not permanent. During your turn, if you have a Messiah Vanguard, she gets 2k. Sorry, it's when she is placed or when she is unlocked, which is most of the time. So yeah. So she's super useful just because she gets the power. But yeah, now he did it. Now they put Taro back into the deck and restored the rear guard. So now they're getting to do their combo. Are those permabound? Like, are they just lost forever? Am I gonna die? Because they found my PG. Am I gonna die? Yeah, now I'm gonna die. This is one of those loops I'm talking about. Yeah. See? I had 1 damage and now I'm dead. So that was definitely their intention in the last game. but they weren't able to pull it off. Oops, sorry. I wasn't paying attention because I was explaining my deck. But yeah, that's Genesis. Yeah. It was actually really fun to see that because I have never seen a Genesis player do that before in Zero, actually. I mean, I've seen people do restanding with Taro, obviously, but I haven't seen them do it like that insanely OP. Come on, one more game, please. Come on. Oh, here we go. Oracle? It feels like there's been so much Oracle and so much Genesis lately, but I guess it's because they are good. Okay, this is not a great hand. This is even worse. Jesus. Come on. Oh well. Hopefully I can draw a great free. Yeah, definitely. Seeing Misaki is always fun. Okay, we did draw a grade free, but not the grade free that I wanted to draw. I think I'm gonna... should I call? I feel like I'm always calling. Even when I probably should not. Tsukiyomi, okay. Wait, this is Tsukiyomi. And they just missed the first ride. Yeah, okay. This is an old deck. Or like the core, like Tsukiyomi herself is very old. This is actually one of the... like, I played Kagero for a long time, and then when this came out, I played this for a while. Because I drew all the cards. This guy is also annoying. This guy just has Sentinel Guard Restrict, and it's just like a hard... You cannot guard this card with a PG kind of guard restrict. These cutscenes are so bad. Oh, healing. Oh, critical trigger too. Wow. That's not bad. Yes, Tsukiyomi has a stride. This is old. This is from the Fighters collection, the first one, which came out at the start of the G era. It was like a few months into the G era. There's some fun strides in that set. Oh yeah, I should like kill this guy. I shouldn't let him just be on the rear guard forever. Healing, okay. The tables have turned. Stand and draw. Okay, I got a strike powder at the very least. Do I have to do that? Yeah, it's part of the cost. Wow, I do not enjoy having to do that every time. Yeah, they arrive with the time machine, obviously. This is so awkward. I hate being on the wrong grade tree because I can't just lock a card from my hat from that's already on the field. It wants, oh wow. Instead of, because the other grade tree, this one, when I stride, I can just choose a card from my side of the field and lock it, and also choose a unit on my opponent's side of the field and lock that. But this one that I'm on now, this one that has, because this one has like a black background, the other has like a white one. This says that I have to place a card from my hand as a locked card. And if I do that, then I can lock a card on my opponent's side of the field. And it's just kind of awkward. There are definitely times where doing that is better, but they're fairly like few. And since this one, Alter Ego Neo Messiah, she lets you call a card and then lock a card, so it's essentially the same thing, except it's not a hard condition. Like it's not a and on this one, placing a card as a locked card is a cost, so you have to do it. I feel like I am doing so poorly against this very, very basic. I want to write this so bad. Should I? I just have nothing else to do. Please let me draw something. Okay. That's actually not too bad. But it's also not great. It's my second strike and I have not been able to do like a single real combo. with like an Omega lock now, which is useful, and I can draw a card and draw again and again. I'm still not drawing anything that I can actually call. Do I even want to draw again? I guess I kind of have to. I still don't have a grade 2. Where are they? I did call a bunch at the start of the game. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I've been playing horribly, but I'm alive somehow. Wait, this is gonna force me to this. No. Because for once I don't actually want to shuffle my hand into my deck. Nor force my opponent to draw 5 when they only have 2 cards in their hand. Lock this. Call this. Taikyaku. So like now, this guy attacks and gets locked. I should have boosted. Boop. My deck is running out again. Please don't. Okay, I have no triggers left, so that's... Lock this. I love that all their cards have a single line. Yeah, a single line of text for their effect. That's how you know the cards are old. There's only a single line of text. Okay, drawing there was bad. I forgot that it does that. Okay. This calls from the deck, so I can... Never mind, I should be fine. Yeah, they have no heals and no PGs. That should not have been as hard as it was, or take as long as it did. Because that was kind of ridiculous. It might have actually been better to just shuffle my hand back into my deck, because then I probably would not have decked out or been at such a high risk of decking out again. What time is it? Should be like 8 or 9? It's past 2 a.m. for me. So I should probably go to bed like soon. Probably, in reality, I should go to bed like right now. But yeah, it's 9 a.m. I kind of want to look at my old Gear Chronicle deck. because we were talking about it. It should be... Do I not have it anymore? Or is it this one? This is like the old Gear Chronicle deck. The only reason I have this is because the AI, like when you auto fight, which does not happen super often, but back when we still had like certain events, you still had to auto fight sometimes. And the AI is too stupid to play like the more recent complicated G era decks, because the AI still thinks it's playing like season 1. The AI does not even boost unless it absolutely has to, which is not good in a game that now has heal triggers that also guard. So this is like my deck for the AI to play. Like, this is a very kind of simple, dumb deck that even the AI can play without making any like major misplays. I even had to take out certain strides out of this deck because the AI would, if I had like, God, I don't remember, but the AI will always stride Fate Rider because it doesn't cost a counterblast. And it's not a bad card at all. But like, I had to remove the other cards to make sure that it would actually stride Fate Rider, because I had some other card that, God, I don't remember, but it was silly. Here we have, this should be the Time Lead deck. Yeah, this is the Time Lead deck. There are so many, like, I play one of this, two of this, one of this, one of this. I wonder... The thing that annoys me, I guess, is that I would have to... Like, I couldn't fetch her anymore, I think. I would have to play the other grade 2 that has the resist. So I would have to play her instead, which is fair. And I think it's probably just the strides that might be the hardest part. Yeah, and I ran this girl before, like in real life. She's not that good, but you can counterblast one, draw a card, and bind a card, and soul charge one. But this deck doesn't really want to have a lot of cards in the bind zone. I guess Huanglong... There's a stride that can call a card from the bind zone, so I guess that could be a thing. But generally, you kind of want to just use next stage. I guess Upheaval Pegasus could be a really fun card to troll people with in ranked. This card is quite good because it puts all the it takes all of your opponent's cards on their field, put all of the rear guards, and puts all the rear guards back into the deck, and then it shuffles the deck, and then it calls the same amount of cards. So you can use this to really just... It has to be the same grades though. So they changed that rule because otherwise it would be too broken. Because you could just get rid of your opponent's intercepts for free without any cost, and not even a particularly like hard condition, because the only condition is that you need to have a Chronojet Vanguard. So yeah, but it's good for getting rid of like resist units and stuff. Oh wow, yeah, I want to use Mystery Flare again. This guy you can counterblast 4 and check the top 3 cards of your deck, and if those 3 cards are different grades, then you get to have an extra turn and you get to countercharge 4. No wait, if it doesn't, sorry, if it misses, then you countercharge 4. So that would be very fun. That would be super fun to use. But yeah, I guess I would have to play, because this only has to call Subject Time Beasts. And this does 2, but with this card I can choose, and this is from the top of the deck. But since I can't target Napada anymore, that's really the hard part. Here's Cruising. No, it's not Cruising Dragon. Cruising Dragon is the one that lets you counterblast 1 and draw a card. I mixed them up. This guy is called is it called Transit Dragon? Trangetto. Okay, I forgot what the localization of that was, but you're gonna run 2 of this guy and just draw a lot of cards. We also have the grade 1 that bounces to the hand, like the PG. I guess he's, oh wait, no, he's not a, God, he's not a Subject Time Beast, obviously. She is though, but she only activates in the drop zone. I guess I could call 2 of her, play over her, and then add 1 to my hand. Like, that's something I could do. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely kind of tricky. Especially since I was needing to draw into a fair amount of pieces. This card is good though. You can shuffle a card. On place, you can shuffle a card in your drop zone back into your deck, and then the next turn your opponent can choose if they want to do the same thing, and if they do, you get to countercharge, which is a very, very fun kind of card. It has some like pseudo interaction going on. And then there's this guy who is on place. You can give any unit the ability to time leap. So they get a on-hit time leap ability for free. And this is also like on place. Like, it doesn't matter if it's superior call or normal call. And she is, if you time leap her in, you get to rest her, draw a card and give another unit 4k. Yeah, and here he is. He was time leaped in. You can discard a card from your hand and add him to your hand. Which means that you can essentially just keep searching PGs, like, if you want to. So no more worrying about having to draw into the PGs. You can just call them to the field and add them to your hand. And this guy just removes, this is just a Soul Blast 1, Counterblast 1 spot removal, which was so good that you never, this was like one of the first Gear Chronicle cards that came out, and you just never stopped using this. In Zero, at least. In the TCG, I don't think anyone used this for very long. Because it's kind of expensive. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to make this better. I guess it really is like Split Pegasus. It's very fun. It's very fun because look, you also have one of my absolute favorite cards, which is Upstream Dragon, which is that when he attacks, he gets 4k, and then when he's done, he goes back into the deck, and then you call a grade 1 as rest. And you have so many good grade 1s. There are so many amazing grade 1s. Like this girl, she gets boost. Again, they're rested, so she won't be able to boost unless you get a stand trigger, but she's one option. And then you have Melem, who is also... She does the exact same thing, but with grade 0s instead. So she gets power, and then she goes back into the deck, and then you call a grade 0. Then you have this guy, and you can... Like with the aforementioned Upstream, you can call him out. And even though he's rested, he gives another unit power, and then that unit gets a skill that adds like pressure. And can do more attack extensions. So even if this guy is rested himself, he can still do attack extension through another unit, which is very cool. And you also get a time leap target through this. So you can call this guy, give time leap to another unit, attack with that unit, hit, and then time leap this grade 1 into another grade 2. So you can call Upstream again and do the same thing again. So there's all of these like cool little things that you can do. And you also have for a while I ran a other girl. Where is she? You also have this, which is like on place Soul Blast 2 draw 1, which is also quite good. You also have this, which is on place Soul Blast. On place Soul Charge 1. So you can use these two together and just kind of one girl's soul puts cards into the soul, and the other girl takes cards out of the soul, and you get to draw. And then you also have there is one grade 1 where on place she puts one of your opponent's cards back into the deck. God, where is she? I can't find her now. Da, da, da. You also have this card. Oh yeah, this is also like on place from the hand. You can just time leap a unit for free. And time leap then is, you grade it up, so you put the target back into the deck and then you call another card, which is what, yeah. Unless you were unfamiliar. She's also very good. She's not super usable in Zero, but I use this card so much in the TCG. When you boost a Vanguard, you can counterblast 1. Sorry, no. If you boost a Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1, discard a card from your hand, and then you can time leap her. So you can time leap her into a grade 2 and do more attack extension. And you can use her with Chronojet and Next Stage, which is just very chef kiss. I think I'm just going to use this deck as is. This deck is so much fun. It's even more fun in the TCG, I think, because in the TCG you just have so many more spots. And you can just kind of do whatever you want. I guess the one thing I might do is put the grade 1 that draws into the deck. I guess that could be useful. But I don't know what I would remove. Maybe just a Stride Fodder. I want to change my sleeves. I don't like these sleeves very much. Or I mean, they're fine, but I want to change them to something else. Let's use the line stamps, I guess. They're cute. God, my mouse is so loud. Come on. Oh no. There we go. Yes, exactly. She's very grumpy. I mean, I would be grumpy too if I had to go to school with Shion, I think. I wonder if we can even find an opponent. God, how has it been like 20 minutes? Can I find an opponent? Yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of funny about Next because I feel like a lot of people were of the opinion that Shion wasn't as interesting as a character in Next because he kind of got all of like his money back and his family back and his status back, so he just kind of went back to kind of being a spoiled rich kid. But I kind of like him in Next because I feel like, I don't know, it's like the final stage of like his character development. He's become this very like this like incredibly like calculating and manipulative person. And I really like that contrast because no matter how you look at it, it's still like so different from the person that he was in the beginning. Because in like when he was first introduced, he was like super naive and didn't like, he was capable of like taking care of himself, but he was also like relatively naive and super like it was almost like in the first season, it was almost like he didn't really like have a personality of his own yet because he had lived such a sheltered life. Okay, I understand. That's fair. Good luck. I can't find an opponent anyway, so. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, yeah. I guess it's also kind of easy to forget like how much the characters do change. And I think Shion is probably, he's kind of the one that changed the most, I feel like. Why can't I meet, God. Maybe I should just play like against a bot and then just end the stream. Let's try one more time. We actually matched with someone. It's gonna be like a Bermuda player for sure. Okay, no, it's Aquaforce. Okay. Oh wow, this is different. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to play this. my god. Right? They made this art into like the V era reprint, right? I want to get those reprints. I haven't, but I would like to. I guess you're the better, right, in this scenario. And then just to resist. Okay, good. Okay, healing. Very useful. I'm probably gonna need to take some damage, so... This also looks like it's... I was gonna say it looks like an old deck, but Aquaforce runs a lot of old cards because there's just so much like synergy. I forget exactly where I had this conversation. It was online somewhere. I remember I got mad, or I got like annoyed. I don't remember exactly what they said, but they made like maybe the implication. Okay, I need to like concentrate. This is GP1. Okay, do I wanna... I guess I'll do this. Just pray. No, but I feel like someone made like the implication about like... It was about Gears Crisis. Someone implied that Tokoha didn't get to do that much in that season. And I remember I kind of got a bit annoyed because I felt like it wasn't fully true. And I compared Tokoha to Shion in Gears Crisis. And I said that like the only thing that Shion got to do was, you know, when Chrono got to fight like Leon and Tokoha got to fight Jaime, then Shion had to fight Charlene, right? And then the only other thing that he did like for that part of the season was to lose to Kai like 200 times. So yeah, I really feel like Tokoha and Shion were relatively even in that season. I also think they made an argument about Tokoha losing to Ren, right? But Shion also lost to Ren, so there's like no argument really to be made. Like Tokoha defeated Kyo and Asaka and got all the way to Ren. Then she tagged out against Shion and Shion immediately lost. And then Chrono came in and defeated him. So or did Tokoha lose to Asaka? I don't think she did. But if she did, it was like right at the very like, because Tokai just kind of folded because he wanted to give Ren more cards, right? Okay, this is, should I wait? All right, I remember now. I want to be on G, but then on my second stride I want to be on the original Chronoid. Should I guess Fate Rider is also an option. God. Let's go Metallica Phoenix. No wait, now I can activate this. God. I remember now. Yeah. That was the wrong choice. That was definitely the wrong choice. Well, good thing I have you. You don't get power. God, this is so different. All I have is a PG, so I'm definitely gonna lose. I can give that power. Sorry, I can give that skill to the Vanguard. Does it matter? Let's call you. And we put the draw trigger back. Activate you. Yeah, and I get to call Chronoid now, right? Yeah, this is not gonna. This was not ideal. Because this is not gonna hit. It's not enough. But the good thing is that I can activate this again. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have gone Fate Rider. I should have gone Fate Rider, and since I had upstream, I could have time lead anyway. I do have 3 heal triggers. Wait, I don't run Messiah in this. So I should definitely change that much. Yeah.
回だ。
Let's see if we can not misplay next time. Because yeah, but the misplay I did there was that I forgot that the reason you play both Fate Rider and Metallica Phoenix is because Chronojet G's skill only activates when you stride a Gear Dragon or a Zodiac Time Beast. And Metallica Phoenix is not a Zodiac Time Beast. And it's not a dragon, so... This has definitely been kind of a low energy stream, which is more or less what I had in mind for today, but yeah. It's kind of fizzling out for sure because I am getting very tired and it is very late and I am not finding an opponent. I think I'm gonna fight one of the bots in the training fight area. Here. I doubt we're gonna find a player, so it's definitely gonna be an AI. But we can try. Why does it feel like all the images is way more like pixelated on the desktop version in BlueStacks than it is on my iPad? Is it like upsizing a different version? Like a more compressed version of the game or something? Because I swear it looks better on the iPad. This is kind of a fun matchup though. It's Aqua Force again. Okay, can we not break, please? Okay, thank you. The good thing with playing against the bot is that everything is very fast. Oh, I wasted stand trigger. What do we ride? I guess we have no choice. The bots always call so much.
ヴァンガードにアタックチェックダメージチェックハンドドローこれが俺が手にした力俺を導いてくれた光だライド嵐を越えるもの頼んだよ頼んだよ行け行け
Look, they just call their entire hand. Then again, I mean, there isn't even an intercept. Right. And now, the original Chronojet does not care because the stride skill will still activate. And I can do this. What do we call? I guess you. No, hang on. Let's call you. Yeah, and this is also kind of fun because now I can add this to my hand if I would rather be on the grade 3. Not sure if this is the right order. Can do this. I kind of wish I could get him to my hand and then, you know, because then I could call whatever. Okay, I don't have Sharam. Where is she? Is she in the bind zone? Sorry, is she in the damage zone? Can I see my damage? Yeah. But that's okay. Or I mean, it's not okay. But I can do this. Heal. Again. I would have needed 3 triggers to get through. And now all of them go back. Let's put her there. Playing as the bot really is not very challenging. Let's go next stage. Actually, what I said before was backwards. You want to be on Chronojet G first, and then when you go next stage, obviously you want to go back. How many? This is one counter blast, right? I knew it was one counter blast. I was just double checking. I promise. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't very interesting. It definitely is a very fun deck. But I feel like in Zero especially, you know, it really kind of required it required quite a lot of luck and a good matchup to really like pop off. And also I'm just rusty playing it. It takes a few games for me to kind of get back into the mindset of it. I wonder what ranking we are. $41. That's kind of insane. There are 9 days left. 9 days. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can now for the final week. I was honestly thinking that if I have enough energy, I would stream again tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time. Probably around this time. We'll see. I'm busy on Friday, and then I might stream again on Saturday, and then next week, first day is the last day, right? Yeah, it ends on noon Japanese time on Friday, and noon Japanese time on Friday should be like, I mean it's 10 a.m. now, so noon should be at around 5 a.m. for me. So technically it's on Friday, so Friday morning at 5 a.m. So yeah, we have just over a week left of Vanguard Zero. It's still such a strange feeling. I feel like on one hand I'm ready to just say goodbye forever, I guess. But on the other hand, I just feel like I easily could have played this game for like a month or 2 more months, like in the current meta, and I still would have enjoyed myself perfectly fine. So yeah, I guess that's just the thing that makes me a little bit sad, you know? Because I feel like once the game starts stagnating, there's like a time limit, you know, for how much more fun. Like there's a time limit. Like once the updates stop, you know, you can only keep going for so many months. But I still feel like they could have kept going for a little while longer, especially since people are still kind of figuring things out, and I'm still like running into new decks that I haven't played against before. Like today I played against a Genesis player who just completely did all of those crazy combos, you know, that I remember seeing in the TCG, but that I haven't seen anyone do in Zero. So when I think about it that way, it definitely makes me sad that the game only has like a week left, because even though the player base is shrinking very quickly, I think one big reason why it has been shrinking was because of the end of service announcement in the first place, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I guess people are done with it, and that's why the player base is shrinking. Definitely, I feel like that's just a matter of fact. But personally, I just feel like there's more things to do, and there's more things I want to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do all of them in the limited time that we have left. So yeah. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be enough for today. Again, I streamed longer than I had planned, but you know, I guess I don't really regret. I don't think I'm gonna regret it. Like it's the final week. It's fine. I can stay up to 3 a.m. You know, I'm probably gonna keep doing it in the final week. There's probably gonna be more than a few 3 a.m.s. So it's fine. I'm not, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. But thank you so much for today. I'll see you again soon enough. Maybe tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then maybe Thursday. And if not on Thursday, then definitely on Saturday. Yeah. So, good night and goodbye.